Hey, how's it going, everybody? Ryan Gass here, PTPGun.com. And I wanted to come on here, sorry about that, and make a little bit of an announcement, I guess you should say, and pass on the word to those who maybe haven't seen or heard. So, long story short, we are making a few little changes that are going to be starting pretty much immediately. Didn't want to put this out there until we knew for a fact that it was happening for sure, because nothing's a done deal until it's a done deal. So, long story short, I have recently acquired a full-time law enforcement job in the DMV area. I'll leave it at that. And I started that actually yesterday, and due to the requirements and the demands and the constraints of that, my availability has changed a little bit compared to what's been the last 8-9 years. So for the last 8-9 years, PTP has been my only job, my only responsibility, other than my family, my kids, my only thing professionally taking up my time. And that is now changing with my recently acquired law enforcement job. Right now, it is more or less not, let's just say, for example, not exact, but it's more or less 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. So I encourage you to continue to still call in whenever works best for you. And for some reason, if I am available, if I am still on my drive to work, if I am on my drive home from work, if I am on my lunch break and it's permissible, if I am available, I will absolutely pick the phone call up, and/or I will also return voicemails. When I got home today, when I got home yesterday, I've been returning voicemails, not just missed calls. Because when you have a very public phone number like I have, when you put it all over the Facebook and the YouTube and the internet in general, you tend to get a lot of spam calls. And so some of those might even start with 301 or 240 or 540. So I'm returning voicemails first. Voicemails and or text are getting returned first, and then from there, whatever missed calls are left, then I return those last. Those are the least of the priority. So if you would like to actually receive a phone call back, if you'd like to receive some correspondence back, if you'd like to receive some answers to your questions, please leave a voicemail, and please leave me a text message. Those are some of the easiest ways to get a hold of me. Now, because I'm starting this job too, I may not always have the PTP phone with me. It may be with my wife. So when she picks up the phone, obviously she's going to help you to the best of your abilities, but there's certain things that are more of my specialty that are not hers when it comes to, say, gun law and or when it comes to guns in general. When it comes to paperwork and applications and stuff, that is her forte. She knows much more about that than I do. But if you call and she picks up and she doesn't know the answer to your question, she will write down that question and she will get that to me, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. So again, the best ways to get a hold of me is if you leave a voicemail and or if you were to leave a text. And again, the phone number, I don't have a way to put up on the screen because I'm doing this YouTube live, but my phone number, which you can always call, you can always text, 240-925-5788. That phone number you can find all over our Facebook, our YouTube, our website, our Google, business ad thing, whatever. That's my phone number. It's been my company phone number for as long as I've been in business. It was actually my phone number before I was in business. That was my phone number when I got my first cell phone when I was like 17 in high school. So you can always give me a hold of me there. It may not be right away because I may be working and on the clock, and I'm not able to pick up the phone at that point in time or return your voicemail or return your text. But I absolutely will at my earliest possible convenience. And again, I'm returning voicemails first, and once I get done with all the voicemails, then I go through all my text messages, and after I'm done with that, then I return just simple missed calls that didn't leave any type of voicemails. To be quite honest, a lot of people we get a lot of phone calls. We get a lot of voicemails. I almost have to empty my voicemail every day almost. So if you just call and you don't leave a voicemail, you don't leave a text, there may be a very strong possibility that you slip through the cracks and I don't ever make it to you. Because I've got to balance now PTP, the agency in which I now employed at, as well as my wife and now not 3 but 4 kids. Some of you have been through class in the recent year. You might have noticed I have 3 kids. Well, now in the past month and a half, we have added a 4th. So I am a busy guy, and I don't mean to diminish your value and how much you are important to PTP, but there's got to be a balance. So appreciate you guys. Stay safe. Again, if you need anything, you can always give me a phone call at 240-925-5788. Be sure to leave a voicemail if I don't pick up the phone, and also it'd be even better if you leave a text. Stay safe and train to thrive.